Do you know how Kratos achieved this strong and primitive physique? That's right, tretinoin acetate, no lie, all of this was built with a lot of creatine. If you still think creatine is only for building muscle, you're seeing just half the story. And you might be missing some of the deepest, quietest, and most powerful benefits a supplement can offer. Creatine has become a favorite in the fitness world for a simple reason: it works. But what almost no one tells you is that its impact goes far beyond lifting heavier weights or gaining size in the mirror. While most people only see the aesthetic side, the real game is happening inside your body, silently. With every 5-gram scoop you take, it's not just your muscles that respond. Your brain, your bones, your heart, and even your metabolism shift into a different mode of operation. And the most interesting part? All of this happens without fanfare. While you think you're just getting stronger, deep changes are taking place behind the scenes. The problem is that, due to lack of information, many people never even start supplementing. Or they start, hear some random myth, feel a bit of initial discomfort, and quit halfway. Stories like, creatine damages your kidneys, causes hair loss, or overloads the body, still scare those who don't truly understand the science. Spoiler, most of these fears were debunked years ago. And that's exactly why understanding what really happens when you take creatine every day completely changes how you see this supplement. The first major transformation happens far from the gym, in the brain. When you supplement creatine daily, your neurons start producing energy more efficiently. Just as your muscles use creatine to generate power and explosiveness, your brain uses the same system to maintain focus, mental clarity, and cognitive endurance. It's not motivation. It's not placebo. It's pure biochemistry. Studies show significant improvements in memory, reasoning, and decision-making, especially during periods of intense mental stress. Exams, high-pressure work, important decisions, all of these demand brain energy. And creatine works exactly there. On top of that, it reduces oxidative stress in the nervous system, helping protect neurons from damage linked to aging and neurodegenerative diseases. It's like reinforcing your brain's armor every day with something simple and accessible. The second big concern is usually fear of kidney damage. And this is where a classic misunderstanding occurs. When you take creatine, it's normal for blood tests to show higher creatinine levels. That can be alarming, but it does not mean kidney damage. Creatinine is simply a byproduct of creatine metabolism. In healthy individuals with properly functioning kidneys and good hydration, medium, and long-term studies show complete safety. Athletes supplementing for years show no impairment in kidney function. The fear exists far more because of misinformation than scientific evidence. The third point brings us to something everyone wants: faster muscle recovery. With higher phosphocreatine stores, your muscles can generate quick energy not only during training, but also during the repair process. Creatine increases hydration inside muscle cells, creating an ideal environment for protein synthesis. This improves nutrient transport, reduces the buildup of metabolic waste, and speeds up regeneration. In practice, less soreness, more energy, and better training sessions more often. But the effect doesn't stop at the muscle. As you get stronger, your bones get stronger too. Creatine allows for more intense training, heavier loads, and greater mechanical stimulus. Bones adapt to challenge. Studies show increases in bone density, including in postmenopausal women when combined with strength training. It's a quiet benefit, but essential for longevity and fracture prevention. Another rarely discussed point is its impact on glucose control. Creatine improves glucose uptake by muscles, increases insulin sensitivity, and helps the body use blood sugar more efficiently. This lowers the risk of insulin resistance and supports a healthier metabolism. For anyone thinking long-term health, this is huge. And when it comes to aging, creatine becomes a strategic ally. Over the years, the loss of muscle mass, sarcopenia, compromises strength, mobility, and independence. Studies show that older adults who supplement creatine and perform strength training can preserve and even increase muscle mass, improve balance, reduce fall risk, and maintain autonomy. Simple things like climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or carrying groceries remain possible for much longer. Of course, nothing is perfect. Some people may experience mild gastrointestinal discomfort at the beginning. Bloating, gas, or mild diarrhea can happen, but they're usually temporary. Taking creatine with meals, staying well hydrated, and using micronized versions solves most cases. Most of the time, it's just your body adapting. And yes, even the heart benefits. The heart is a muscle that never stops working. Creatine helps maintain energy reserves in cardiac tissue, improves efficiency under stress, and may reduce cardiovascular risk markers like homocysteine. It doesn't replace medical treatment, but it's a powerful ally within a healthy lifestyle. In addition, creatine helps reduce oxidative stress, protecting cells from excessive damage without interfering with training adaptations. An invisible shield working 24 hours a day. For vegetarians and vegans, the impact can be even greater. Since creatine comes mostly from animal-based foods, those who don't eat meat often have lower baseline stores. When they supplement, gains in strength, performance, and cognition tend to be more pronounced. In the end, creatine is not a common supplement. It's not just aesthetics, not just strength, not just muscle. It's a metabolic, neurological, and functional upgrade. And here comes the biggest lie ever told about creatine, that it makes you retain fluids in a bad way. Creatine does increase water inside muscle cells, intracellular water, not water under the skin. That means fuller, stronger, better hydrated muscle cells, not bloating or a puffy look. It does not cause edema, does not make you hold water in your face or abdomen, and does not increase fat or subcutaneous fluid. This cellular hydration is actually one of the mechanisms that improves performance, recovery, and muscle protection. Confusing healthy intracellular hydration with water retention is a fundamental misunderstanding of how creatine works. The problem isn't creatine. The problem is using it without understanding it. Those who study, get informed, and use it consciously reap deep benefits. Those who believe myths, use it incorrectly, or quit too early miss out on all of this. So tell me, do you already take creatine? Have you noticed any of these changes? Or do you still have questions? Comment below, because understanding what you put into your body is one of the smartest decisions you can make. So that's it, guys. Besides giving you a fuller appearance, creatine also brings huge benefits to your physical and mental health. More pump, more energy, more muscle, more mobility, more physical vigor. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed.